What's up YouTube? What's up everyone? I'm back with another video, and today I had the pleasure to go and watch in an early screening the movie Migration. Is this a good movie? Is this a bad movie? Or is this even worth your time? Let's find out, shall we? So this movie stars Kumail Nanjiani as well as Awkwafina, as well as Elizabeth Banks, Keegan-Michael Key, Danny DeVito, and many more. So basically this is the movie of this duck family want to travel to Jamaica. They want to migrate to Jamaica, and in their way, unfortunately, they will, instead of going to Jamaica, they will be stuck in New York City. The father, Mac, voiced by Kumail Nanjiani, doesn't want to leave the nest. And I don't know, it's maybe like you assume like because he's afraid or something like that. You know, like there's some people that they don't like change or they're afraid of taking the next step, you know, like being adventurous. And this is the case of Mac. Mac is really like someone who's afraid. He doesn't want to take another step. He's too comfortable where he is. But you have his wife Pam and also his kids that they really want to discover the world. You know, they don't want to get stuck in just one place.
Migration? What a stupid idea.
Okay, you're impossible.
Because I found a safe place for us to live.
I want us to get out and see the world.
What sort of father would I be if I put my young fowl in harm's way for no reason except a chance at a Caribbean vacation?
I don't want to miss out on life because you're afraid to leave this pond.
And that was really interesting as a premise because like you can really feel that how Mac's insecurity really affects the family dynamic, but also how the family dynamic really try and like how they try to make him change, and also like just to be more self-aware of himself, you know, but also like to have confidence in himself, right? They have some really solid character development that I really liked during the whole movie, and I think that was one of the strongest points of this movie was the characters and how well they were written. Another thing that I really love about this movie is the animation. The animation is breathtaking. It's really stunning. Like I think this is one of the most beautiful animated movies I've seen of the year. Like it's really, I don't know, like the technology has really advanced so much. It's very beautiful, very realistic. And that goes to my next point. And I think this is the thing that really elevates this movie for me. It's the flight scenes. Like this movie is the art of flight. The animation makes the flight scenes so worth it. Like it's so beautiful. But these flight scenes are really breathtaking because like while I know it's supposed to be a kids movie, right? But those flight scenes make me be a kid again. Like it reminded me when I watched Superman Man of Steel, when the first flight, when he was flying, like the imagination of flying, it's so incredible. And this movie really captures that. Like it makes me really want to fly. It makes me want to believe that flying, it's amazing. And also like you can feel like the weight of the ducks. You can see that they're not flying that well, but you know it takes some time to finally have some stability in the flight. So that was really realistic, and I really thought like that was very interesting and very cool how they managed to do this. And for me, like all of the flight scenes of this movie are so worth it. Like I would rewatch this movie just because of those flight scenes. Now let's go with some negatives. I think one of the negatives is I feel like this movie has some unnecessary plot lines. Without giving too much away, this movie didn't need an antagonist for me, and here you have an antagonist that I feel is kind of random. Like I feel like that's the like Illumination where like, oh, we need like our formula where we have a villain and we have to throw a villain there. But sometimes you don't really need that, especially like if I think about Hayao Miyazaki, Kiki's Delivery Service, there's no villain there. Like it's just someone who has to surpass some obstacles. There's not really like a villain there. And I thought like this movie was going to be the same. I thought it was going to be an exploration movie and a self-discovering movie, you know, like not really, you didn't really need a villain there. Like that, I thought it was kind of formulaic, and I don't know, like that kind of, because all of that storyline was a bit unnecessary for me. So and I thought it was a bit dragging the movie. And that will be my second thing that I didn't like about the movie. I felt like because of those unnecessary plots, like I felt like the movie was dragging just a little bit. And it's a 1 hour and a half movie. I wasn't necessarily bored. It's just like I wish like some of the things were cut so we can go faster, because like this felt like a movie that had to go to point A to point B. But now like they wanted to make some detours, so they needed, instead of going to point A to point B that was simple, they needed to go to a point C and then a point D. But it was unnecessary. Like you didn't really need that, and that felt just like we need to throw something so we don't end the movie right now. And I was just like, okay, I understand that. I mean, fair enough. It's just I think once they were in New York, they could have spent more time there, you know. But okay, I guess Yeah, but that kind of throw me a bit away. I won't lie. So yeah. But that's just me nitpicking some stuff. But I have to be always honest with you guys. Those things kind of hurt the movie a little bit for me. But overall, I will say that this movie is really enjoyable still. Like I really had a fun time with this movie. Like although I have some negatives that I didn't really like, and maybe they make me not put Migration as the best animated movie of the year, I would be lying to you if I'd said it wasn't fun. It was really fun. It was charming as well. So this is like really like a cute movie that you should actually watch it if you love animation movies, if you don't mind that sometimes it can be a bit kiddie. Well, this is really a movie for you. Or just go with your family, you know, with your kids. This is a really fun time. But I would understand also if you just wait for streaming. Like personally, I watched this movie right now, and I don't see myself going, especially with like all the releases that are coming in December, I don't see myself really going once again to the movie theaters to watch this movie. But I would definitely see myself watching this on streaming once again. So like I said, I would recommend you to go to the movie theaters, but it's not like a strong recommend of from my part. I would still give it Migration an 8 out of 10. I think like I said, it really deserves its 8 out of 10 because you have some great characters, but also like a great evolution of your characters, and that was really interesting. You know, like that's really like fundamental. You need like an evolution of your character. Sometimes the writers, they kind of forget that your character needs an evolution, he needs to be in another point at least at the end of the movie, and that's what I liked about this movie. Our characters got more mature, and they face some adventures that make them see the world differently, and that's something I really liked about this. And also, like I said, the breathtaking flight scenes are amazing. Until now, I still have it on my mind. It's so beautiful. Like it's just, and also like the soundtrack that they use on background for that was so incredible. So yeah, like I said, for me, like this was really a charming movie. It was worth it. It was worth the watch. So guys, I would love to know, what about you? What do you think about this movie? Did you like this movie? Tell me on that on the comment section down below, please. Are you planning on watching this movie? Are you planning on skipping this movie? Or maybe you're waiting for streaming? Tell me all that on the comment section down below, please. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 500 subs. I would love to reach that 500 by the end of the year. So guys, we can do this. Come on, Entertainment Squad. We can do this. Also, don't forget to leave a huge like if you like this video. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Peace, everyone.